Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky 194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And we're here at Circuit Paul Ricard with the Manti Racing Porsche, and I had a viewer had some stability issues with one of my older setups from a while ago, so I just wanted to try to uh, update it and try to see if I could make it any better. And of course, trying to add some stability, and of course, I kind of call that driver friendly. Because it makes it tough when something's on the ragged edge all the time. And of course, especially when you're in a race stint. You might be able to do that for qualifying, but not for a race stint. And of course, the AI's at 100, aggression's 100. That old Aston Martin V12. Hey, I love the sound of those things. So we'll see what we can do. And of course, here at Paul Ricard, it's such a big deal with drafting. So it's a weird way to test it.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Good start. See what we do about drafting. Again, it's important to see if we can hang on. I really don't expect to just go by anybody. That's not going to happen here with the Porsche. Locked up. Crap. Tires aren't up to temp. Better. See my skid mark. Or a locked tire up.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
Alright, fastest lap I've done. Fastest lap I've ever done in this car, I think. At least under race trim. Of course, it's... I know drafting. I'm able to hang with these guys on the straightaway, so that's big. You can pull on them. I need to go deeper into that corner. So that way I can come out better. I don't think, like I said, I just don't think I can get a big enough run to get around them back here. That. It's much better.
We're halfway through, not over yet. Gaining on the car heading sector 2. Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
Right. Might be out of bounds. No? Yeah, good. That's close. Yeah, the AI is pretty tough here. Like I said, I'm not an alien, so I can't just pass these guys at will.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
hurt me. So I get back to him. See, side by side just hurts you. And I don't think I can make a pass. I mean, I get up alongside of him, but I can get back up to him again.
Regaining on the car heading sector 2.
Too deep. Just a teeny bit. Killed me because I thought it messed me up. I thought I might hit him. What does everybody else do? Is everybody in the comments below if you do single player or multiplayer or both? So what do you race, and I mean cars you like, or the cars you like driving, or all those comments below are welcome. Last lap. Oh shoot, must have went out of track.
Okay, our leader is on the final lap now.
I didn't get a warning just to let me know. Last half a lap. I'll be able to stick with him the whole time. Come on, baby. I did the best I could.
Leader has finished the race. P3, we're on the podium.
Man,
excellent job, mate.
that's
Well
tough.
managed all the way through.
For only that long, I was really pushing hard, trying really hard. I would have tried to make it pass if I could have, but I was trying to set him up for that last sector because I know I couldn't get him down the straightaway, but it still didn't, didn't pan out. Gotta love them anti-racing Porsche. Love that car. Love it. Alrighty. Got third place. It's alright. So, let's take a look. Timetables. Had a few outs, but they were just baby outs. I didn't have any track warnings, so 55.81 was the fastest lap. And of course, I was in the draft, but I mean, that's the fastest I'm pretty sure that's the fastest I've gone with a race fuel load. Which still had 60 liters at the start. So everything else was 56.0, 56.49 the last lap. So it definitely slowed down, but it had like 3 55s right in a row. So I mean that's good too. They were slowing down too. So that's the thing I want to see too is how. Because they slow down, but of course the AI, the way they slow down is tough because usually they'll probably only be about a half a second, maybe a little more. The top three will usually only be maybe a half a second from their slowest to their fastest, and that's about it. So I mean, if you're much more than that, you're going to be out. So I mean, I was able to hang on for the whole race. I'm really happy with that. It's really good. So let's go over to setup. And I've got 25.2 for the left front, 25.7 for the left rear, 26.3 for the right front, and 26.5 for the right rear. The toe is negative 0.02 with the camber at negative 3.8 on the left and negative 4 on the right. The caster is 9.5, and on the rear the toe is 0.07 with the camber at negative 3.2 on the left rear and negative 3.3 on the right rear. Electronics are 3, 6, and 8. Fuel, of course, I started with 60 liters. Just light graining on the front. I don't mind that at all, especially that one lockup. I had a really bad lockup that one time. So that's really not bad at all. I'll take that all day long. And the wear is not even real bad, so that's really good. Mechanical, 4 on the anti-roll bar, 59 on the brake bias, 15 on the steering ratio. The springs in the front were 149,000 with a bump stop rate of 1,000 on the left front and 900 on the right front. And a bump stop range of 0 on the left front and 5 on the right front. On the rear, the springs are 167,000 with a bump stop rate of 700 on the left rear, 600 on the right rear, and a bump stop range of 5 on the left rear and 20 on the right rear. The anti-roll bar is 3, and the preload on the diff is 50. The shocks on the front are 5, 4, 8, 7, and on the rear they're 6, 5, 7, 8. Aero 62 in the front with a 67 rear and a 6 rear wing and a 2 and a 1 and a brake ducts. And the front aero variation is a negative 2.6. So that is going to be the setup here. And I got a little bit of a surprise for everybody. If you're still here, you get to have the surprise. I got another setup that you can have that's more of a low downforce, but actually is not as fast as this one. At least not in a crowd, or that, or starts giving up faster. But you can have that. Maybe you could turn it into a qualifying setup because it's more of a low drag. So that way, if you're by yourself. But I like this one for fighting. Again, using the Porsche to its strengths, not to its weaknesses. And the strengths is handling, not straightaway speed, no matter what you do. That's why I actually tried both, and the other one I did better by far with this setup for a race. So again, I will make this a setup, and the other one is let's go back here. It'll say I'll make this one 6.4, same thing, but I'll say 6.4. This one is 6.3, and we'll go over that really quick. Again, the tires are all the same: 25.2 left front, 25.7 left rear, 26.3 right front, 26.5 right rear. Toes negative 0.02 with the camber at negative 3.8 on the left front, negative 4 on the right front, at the caster at 9.5. The toe on the rear is 0.07 with the camber at negative 3.2 on the left rear, negative 3.3 on the right rear. I'm pretty sure that's all the same. Electronics, I got 3, 7, and 8. I think ABS wants to lock up more just because it doesn't have as much on the front, much downforce. So I had put a little bit more ABS in it. Of course, fuel I had 60, same thing, 60 liters. But of course, I would use this as a, see, even got a flat spot over here on when I used it. I got a flat spot on the right front because it just doesn't have as much downforce on it. Mechanical, got 4 on the anti-roll bar, 60 on the brake bias. Steering ratio is 15. Springs are everything here is all the same as the other one. 149,000 for the left front, 1,000 for the bump stop rate on the left front, 900 for the bump stop rate on the right front, 0 bump stop range left front, 5 on the right front. The rear, the springs are 167,000 with a bump stop rate of 700 on the left rear and 600 on the right rear, and bump stop range at 5 on the left rear and 20 on the right rear. Anti-roll bar's 3, and the preload on the diff is 40, so that is one less. Shocks are 5.477, and on the rear they're 6.577. So let's try a little bit something different on the other package. Aero got 62 in the front, 65 in the rear with a 2 rear wing and a 2 and a 1 in the brake ducts. And you can see it's got less aero, front aero variation is a negative 1.1, where the other one was negative 2 point something. So again, this has a lot less downforce. Straightaway speed has probably got 1 mile an hour, maybe 2. But again, you got to be really careful going through some of the turns and things like that. So it doesn't have near the grip. And I would not, either one of them, I would not lower this down at all in the front, as it does hit some stuff. I tried that, and in the front, and sometimes it'll upset the car, sometimes it won't. So really, this is really the lowest I would go in the front at all. So those are the setups. I will leave both links to the setups in the description, but I'll put the 6.4 first and then the 6.3, just like we went over them, because that's to me the better setup. And you could always convert this one into a qualifying type setup if you would like, put low fuel on it and things like that, and make it more of a qualifying setup if you want to. But hopefully that'll work for you. And please give me a thumbs up if you would. It really helps support the channel and all the YouTube stuff. And subscribe. We've had like 64% of all the views are not subscribed. So please help me out with my channel and subscribe. I try to support ACC with sim racing and things like that. And I also got nice models, but I really would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. And also, I have a PayPal link down below if you want to donate anything. If you can, you can. If you can't, that's fine too. But it's there just to help support the channel. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody that does, and all my subscribers. You guys are all awesome, and I sure hope you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.